Afternoon, and you see these bags, they have not improved, y'all. These bags have not improved. My nails need to fill in. I did take my twist down, so at least I got that going on. But thank you guys for being here today. We're going to talk about this afternoon, we're going to talk about the work I've been doing behind the scenes, yay, and getting you guys ready for this class. I have done the curriculum outline, I've worked on the syllabus, and I've got your what else did I get? I got the definitions too. But today I'm going to go through the curriculum outline and your syllabus, walk you through that so you can understand what we're about to do in this business class. Yay! Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Go ahead and like and share. Let's get started. If you don't know who I am, I'm Coach 𝗙𝐿ena McGee, RN BSN. I help healthcare providers start and grow their transportation business without brokers, without Medicaid, and without facility contracts. All right, let's roll. So I'm going to be showing you the curriculum outline, and let's see if I can present this. It does not allow me to present this, so I'm gonna have to do what I did last time. And there we go. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna show you. Can you see that? All right, y'all, can we see it? It's Write Your Business Plan with Me. Instructor Coach 𝗙𝐿ena McGee, RN BSN. I am a healthcare professional and business coach helping founders build self-pay, package-based transportation businesses with structure, systems, and support. All right, so why is this program? Why this program is essential right now is because the healthcare transportation space is shifting. Medicaid eligibility is tightening and broker volume is decreasing, and this course is your pivot point to build a broker-proof business. Meaning, if you all don't know about the big beautiful bill that was signed back in July of 2025, it is going to be going into execution on July of 2026 is when we're going to start seeing our first batch of volume drops in Medicaid, because states are going to be required to show, states are going to have to cut their Medicaid programs because they're not going to be getting the same amount of federal funding. Now, do I know for sure, 100% sure, that this is going to affect transportation? Pretty much yes. I would say I'm about 99.8% sure that this is going to affect transportation, because you're going to have a lot of individuals who are going to get disenrolled from Medicaid programs. So that's going to affect volume for those of you all who are broker dependent. And then you're going to have a lot of the states having to reduce the amount of clients that they allow to do the program. So there may be additional co-pays, there may be lengthier wait times. So to get onto a transportation program, I'm not quite sure how that's going to pan out, but just think about this from a client perspective. If you had Medicaid and you were getting free rides and now you got to pay $10 a ride, or you got to pay for food, a lot of times people are going to put food on the table before they go to that doctor's appointment. So when you're talking Medicaid based, we're talking Medicaid and we're talking brokers, you end up limiting yourself because you are not going to have enough volume to sustain you. Now, if you're a one vehicle operation, you're going to feel it and it's going to be painful, but you have time to pivot. However, if you have more than one vehicle and you have a fleet, 3 to 5 vehicles, and you depend specifically on Medicaid, you need to start planning. You need to really start planning on pivoting to self-pay, because you're going to see a volume drop come July and again in September during that second set. So this class, this business planning class, I know y'all scared of business plans. I know it. I know it, because every time I talk about a business plan, everybody like, ah, and I'm like, it's not that deep. I was like that too when I first started, but once I got into it, this business planning is not as deep and not as scary as it looks. I mean, there's 14 of y'all in there. Can somebody give me a like? Can somebody give me a like? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I see the hearts. Thank you. Off to 420. Thank you. Appreciate you. So basically, let's talk about what's going to be in this class, because I really want you all to be in there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank y'all for showing up. Appreciate you. So why is this program so essential right now? The healthcare transportation space is shifting. Medicaid eligibility is tightening. The broker volume is decreasing. So this course, again, is your pivot point to build a broker-proof business from day one. So we are going to have a 4-week curriculum. We're meeting every Sunday. Excuse me. It's every Sunday. Every Sunday from 7:30 p.m. Eastern to about 9 o'clock. So we got 90 minutes. The first 30 minutes is going to be me teaching and me helping you get there. But after that, it's implementation. It is implementation. Like, you all are going to really be writing out the sections and the instruction parts of what I've instructed you to do. I'm going to be there to help walk you through it. So if you're like, hey, coach, I really want a business plan, but I don't want to pay $600 for it. Well, get into this class, because it's $157 right now, going up to $197, which still is a major discount compared to the fact that I charge $1,200 when I do this myself. All right, so the 4-week curriculum, the phase 1, what we're going to be working on is market domination and lane discovery. So what does that mean, coach? We're going to choose your name. And I've said this before, and those of you that might be new to my channel, you may not have heard it yet, but do not choose names for your business that have transport, transportation, transit, or logistics. And the reason why, if you're doing the service-based model, which is the healthcare transportation model, I work with healthcare workers, not the passenger transportation route, but those of you all who are going for that, I can get you funded a lot easier under a service-based model that provides transportation than getting you funded for transportation. Hey, from Pakistan, I saw that. Hello. Oh, you're from Brazil? Look, I'm reaching all the way to Brazil. Go ahead now. Okay. Thank you. Uh-oh, I just hit that. All right, so let's continue on talking about the program. So that's phase 1 of the program. Then we have phase 2, which we're going to talk about target precisions and your ideal buyer. Now, when we talk about your ideal buyer, this moves from everyone. So many of you all love to put on your websites everything that you possibly can do. Oh, I can take you to dialysis, school transportation, stretcher, wheelchair, ambulatory. I can take you to the doctor's appointments. I can take you to the what else y'all got on there? I mean, y'all websites have like a gazillion things where you can take somebody to, but you know, it's that old adage that says, when you do everything, you do nothing. It's the same thing. It's the same principle. So we're going to move that from a broad spectrum to in general to a very narrow focus. And we're going to talk about the 5 client avatars. Those are the individuals that are your buyers. And what I need you all to understand when it comes to non-emergency medical transportation and healthcare transportation, when you move outside of the broker model, when you're moving outside of that broker model and outside of Medicaid, you now have to stand on your own 2 legs and you have to be a salesperson. You got to be a salesperson. All right. Can I get a like on that? Because that was good stuff. That was good. I love that. I love that. Can I get a like? So for those of you all who are not salesy type of people, come to this class, because the first step in tackling sales is understanding your product or your service. So I need you all to come to the class so you understand your product and your service, and you understand who your buyer is. Your buyer is not the person usually requiring the transportation. In most cases, it's the caregiver. It's the what is that person? The client liaison or the social worker, the person who is arranging the ride, is your actual client avatar. So we break that down according to your lane, according to your niche, to help you define 5 clear avatars that you can market to. So then we go into phase 3. Are y'all still with me? Are y'all still with me? Do I still got y'all? Okay. Phase 3 is your profit architecture, your packages and your pricing. And this is where everybody's like, okay, well, how much do I charge for this? Well, come to the class and I'm going to teach you my 369 method of what I do with my students to get them to get them packaged. You can always do subscriptions if that's how you want to do it. I've had some individuals that say, I want to do a subscription model rather than a package model, and that is totally fine. But I'm going to help you walk through how to structure those packages, how to structure those subscriptions so that you can do what it is that you want to do, right? All right, and so then we have the bonus, which is your implementation. Who is this? Like, how you just gonna, I live on the corner, y'all, and I mean, this dude just gonna make a whole, like, at the corner in the middle of the street, gonna make a 3-point turn. I mean, like, I promise y'all, I don't live in the hood. So here's what you're gonna need. Here's what you're going to need for this class. You're going to need your laptop. You're going to need your tablet. You're going to need your target city. I get many of you all who say to me, well, I might want to start in Florida. I might want to start in Texas. I might want to start in North Carolina, South Carolina, wherever, but you live in a different area. Well, when you come to class, just have an area in mind, and hopefully you can have that pinpointed so that we can work on your business plan for that specific area. Because the last thing I want you to do is do a business plan for Gainesville, Florida, and then you decide to move to Charlotte, North Carolina, because now you got to do it all over again, and I'm not going to be there to help you and help you to structure it. Yes, this is a repeatable process, but if you haven't been doing it for, 3.5 years, it's going to take you a lot more time, and it's going to be a lot more painful on your own. So come to the class. That's all I can say. Come to the class. All right, so I do also strongly recommend that you get the paid version of ChatGPT. We are going to be doing extensive market analysis for your area, and I'm going to give you the ChatGPT prompts that are going to be used as a tool to get to what we need you to get to in order for you to define your market. But the free version is not going to give you the statistics that we need. So plug in to the paid version if possible, if at all possible, so that we can just work quicker through that. You don't have to get the $200 model. We're talking about the $20 model here. Just get the $20 version of ChatGPT, and you can cancel it when you're done. That's fine. But get that version so that we can walk through your business plan. All right. So that's one. Now let me see if I can get in here to show you that was your curriculum outline, but we also have your syllabus here. I heard Cardi B. I can't, I know. I love the Most High, but boy, I'm a big fan of Cardi. I love trap music. I don't know why. I just do. I do. I don't know. All right. Anyway, so again, we're going to go to the syllabus and why this course exists. This Write Your Business Plan with me, Coach 𝗙𝐿ENA McGee. This is a 4-week live, build 90 minutes each, plus bonus implementation lab. We're going to be working on the self-pay and package-based healthcare transportation model for NEMT. We are not focused on Medicaid or brokers. So if you are wanting to do Medicaid and brokers extensively, you probably ought to listen to the beginning of this video, the first 11 minutes where I do the whole rant about how Medicaid is going out the window. So why this course exists is that the healthcare transportation landscape is shifting as Medicaid eligibility tightens and more individuals are dropped from coverage. Broker trip volume can decrease in many markets. Businesses built strictly on the broker model may see a significant drop in revenue. The program was designed to help current operators implement a change in strategy and to help new founders build it right from the start with a self-pay package-based model. Again, I'm going to say it to you again as clearly as I possibly can. The rain is coming, okay? The rain is coming. Hello, Addison. Hello, nice to see you. Very nice. Thank you for saying something. All right, make sure you guys like and share this if you know somebody that might need this today. Listen, the rain is coming. July 26th, that is when everything is going to start. The first wave of Medicaid shifts is going to come. For individuals who are entrepreneurs in this space who have prepared and understand that you have to have a self-pay shift, you're going to be okay. individuals who are strictly dealing with Medicaid and strictly dealing with brokers are going to see a significant decline in volumes, in your trip volumes, which means that those low paying rides that you already get, you're not going to have those. So your bottom line is going to be affected tremendously. So I'm here trying to help save you because I'm already prepping. I mean, this is tax season. I'm getting ready to have some videos come out. And in those videos, look, I got the financing options because I know the storm is about to hit. You know, I prepare. We prepare. That's what we do as entrepreneurs. When we see a storm ahead, we prepare. I see the shift coming. And so what I am doing right now is trying to get those of you all who want to get started to get you guys started now. Get started, because I'm not going to have the bandwidth. I'm not going to have the bandwidth coming July when everybody starts to see their volume decrease. Right now, nobody, you know, they not banging at the door. I mean, they tapping at the door. I'm getting the knocks and people are trying to come in. But when it comes to July and people see their first check and they start seeing that they don't have volume and they've got 12 vans or they've got 5 vans or they got 3 vans and they don't have the capacity to fill those vans up, and now their profit margin has decreased, I'm going to see a dramatic uptick of clients reaching out to me to get into one of my programs. And I'm one person. Hey, I'm trying to get my daughter to come on. You know, she in Canada, so, you know, just got married. So she's slow. She's slow. She's like, Mom, I've got this to do. I've got that to do. But I'm one person, so I can't do all of it. So what I'm doing is putting it into a class. I'm going to package it up as a course so that you all can at least get the heavy lifting out, and I can work on developing your back end systems like your website design, y'all, because I'm designing websites now. Yep, we're designing websites, we're doing automations, we're doing marketing, we're doing Facebook ads. I know some of you all have probably seen me on those Facebook ads. So we're doing a lot of it. So let me get back to this. So the plan, I told you why the course exists. The plan is the plan. What do I mean by when I say the plan is the plan? Your business plan is not just a piece of paper. Everything developed inside of it should be implemented. It needs to be executed. From branding and website design to marketing, networking, advertising, and daily operations. You all say to me, well, how do I get clients? And my first thing is, do you have a business plan? And everybody freaks out like, oh, why would I have a business plan? Yeah, I got the plan in my head. But if you have a business plan, then you should have a strategy on how to get clients. And it's not just simply, oh, I'm going to go to networking events. Well, what type of networking events? Do you know the networking events that you're going to go to? Why would you go? It still baffles me, y'all. Like, why do you all go to transportation groups to put in your marketing material? The people in a transportation group are not looking for you. They are looking for information on how to start a transportation business. Anybody follow me? Can I get a like? Because why? I mean, it doesn't make sense. It's got to make sense. You're putting your information. Now, it makes sense if an insurance broker puts in his information into the transportation group. But you got to go where your clients are. And this business planning program is designed to help you discover where your clients are. All right. So let's go to the next one. All right. So the syllabus, session 1, we're going to focus on your research, your city, surrounding metro area to identify where your self-pay demand is strongest. That's why I tell you all, this is more, you can't just go in there in the ChatGPT and say, who can I use for self-pay clients? I know some of y'all are going to try to do that. It's not like that. I have been doing this for almost 4 years straight with business planning. And when I tell you, you have to know how to prompt ChatGPT in order to get the information that you need. Otherwise, if you try to take it to the bank is going to say, I've read this same business plan 6 times before. Because ChatGPT will recycle answers. It sure will. It sure will. So we have to know exactly what we're looking for, exactly the prompts to put in order to get the information so that we can find out who your self-pay demand is in your area. And that's what I'm giving you. So what we're going to work in that session is, again, your naming language, avoiding business names that end in transportation, transit, logistics, transport, those names. Avoid them because, again, I can get you, especially healthcare providers, I can get you generally funded when we are going at this from a service-based approach that provides transportation rather than a transportation company, because we do solid business plans fundings, and I make sure that you understand what your business plan says, so when you go to that lender and they ask you about your business and how you're going to operate, you know. All right, so that is what we're going to do. All right, and so in session 2, we're going to refine your niche. We're going to talk about your 5 client avatars and who your buyers are. We're going to do a set of 5. If you all look over at my students, I think Arc Life Services, OGMC, and Anuvia. What's Anuvia Services? They're over on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I'm not sure they have YouTube channels yet. I've been encouraging them to get it, but they're doing the steps. They're showing up. So go over there and follow them. Give them your support. And but they are talking directly to their client avatars. So that is what we do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some Botox. I'm sitting here I'm seeing the wrinkles come back, y'all. I know, man. It's been a while, so we're gonna get it done. Anyway, so session 3, packages and add-ons, strategy and operations. So I talked about this a little while ago. We focus in on your packages or subscriptions, whatever model you choose to do. Packages or subscriptions is fine, but we also talk about different add-ons on, if you do have to do an independent trip, how you do a client-facing pricing rate sheet so that the clients know what it's going to cost for that one trip, and you can have the add-ons. If you don't have my self-quote system that I just created, go get it, because it's like a calculator. Literally, you just put in everything step by step. I've got it there, and it tells you exactly how much it's going to cost for that trip. Get it? It's like $30-something maybe. All right. So then, what else we have? We're going to build your service menu. We're going to create your add-on pricing. We're going to map your lanes to packages. We're going to write a strategy plan that's aligned to package-based self-pay. We are going to write an operational plan that is packaged to self-pay. So we're going to talk about intake, scheduling, standards, payment flow, basic policies. Y'all getting this for $157. We've been on here for 22 minutes. You get where I'm coming from. If you don't see the value in this, then you're not my client. So go get it. It's there. Go get it. Sign up, because there's only a few spaces left. All right, and then in session 4, we're going to take everything that you've put together, in your doc, and I am going to help you using ChatGPT to draft your SBA style business plan. It's not an SBA approved business plan. That is not what it is. This is what the SBA and lenders want to see. There's variations. Some states they want 12 pages, some places they want 7. So we're gonna do standard about 10 to 12 pages so that we can make everybody happy. All right. All right, anybody have any questions on what we're going to be doing in class? I'm here. Anybody have any questions? Because if not, I got to get over to Instagram because your girl is tired. You see the bags. Like, I've been working nonstop. I've had to put my whole system back together since I stopped working with my ad agency. Y'all, I have built every single funnel that you see out there right now for me. Your girl did it. I did it. I'm so happy. So people call me, oh, your buttons aren't working. I'm like, okay. I'll get there. I got to get the website up. The website, y'all, I did it. I got it. I did it. I'm so excited. The Facebook advertising, your girl, I learned how to do it. I learned how to do it. So I'm ecstatic. I can't wait to show you all how to do it yourselves through these classes and courses. You all, I need your help. I need your help to tell me what it is that you want next. I've got the choices between NEMT 101, NEMT Build It Right from the Start, or the NEMT Academy program to teach that live so that you all can get in that. That'll be our next course, because again, my goal is for 2026 to give you all the digital products that are solutions. It's not just going to be educational information where I'm teaching you theory and all the things like I've been doing. I've been giving you theory for the last 4 years. Now we're going to be getting execution. So I can't give it free, because otherwise I can't stay in business. But I'm trying to give it to you at the lowest cost I possibly can, so that you all can get the information and you can implement it and execute it into your business. All right, y'all, with that being said, I want to say thank you for being here. I got to get on to Facebook and Instagram, and I look forward to seeing you all in class. Shalom, shalom, and may the peace of Yah be with you. Be blessed.